Welcome back, folks. Andrea Tantaros is a conservative columnist and a FoxNews.com contributor. She's my guest now. We pick up that story where we left off. So we have the mother now of Allee Bautsch. She is the fundraiser for Bobby Jindal, one of his top fundraisers, we're told, who was attacked moments after leaving his fundraising event. And the mother, understandably, doesn't want to make this about politics, and neither do we. There are reports online citing a specific member of the New Orleans Police Department, Officer Bob Young, who's the public information officer, as saying shortly after the attack that insults were hurled at the couple, and the insults were, and I quote, of a political nature. Now, my question to you, Andrea, is if that's the case, people need to be concerned, because we are gearing up for a major midterm election, and we are seeing in this country a general deterioration of civility on both sides of the aisle. This seems perhaps to be the latest example of it.
Right. Well, this is fundraising season, as you pointed out. There are only going to be more and more fundraisers for candidates all across the country. So this was at the Republican Southern Leadership Conference, so it was clearly a conservative event. The people in that room were conservative, which makes me think that they were targeted. And everybody should be concerned, Megyn. Even liberals should be concerned. Are we now living in a country where we walk out of a fundraiser and we get beaten down for our beliefs? Here's my real point. This happened on Friday, April 9th.
Right.
This is a week later, and this is the first I've heard of it on your show. If this would have been a Tea Party member beating up somebody else, I think this would make the headlines the next day. But we haven't heard anything about it until now, and it is a concern. It should be a concern for everybody, and I think we're going to see more details come out. I mean, if this police officer said that there were conservative insults, it's believable. This was a conservative event.
We don't know. I mean, in defense of all the other media, we just got wind of it today, too. So it could be coming out and it could be covered more, and we don't know who was doing the beating and what their politics were. Right. What concerns me is that the public information officer, it's from patdollar.com, according to patdollar.com, this person spoke with Officer Bob Young, who said that the insults were of a political nature, and the mother did not shoot that down. She just didn't want to go there. Right. They're worried about jeopardizing the investigation. But the point is, are we at this point, Andrea? These people did not just, push this woman and the boyfriend around. No. They stomped on her repeatedly. Her leg is broken in 5 places. His jaw is broken. His nose is broken. They beat the living daylights out of these two. The anger that would have been behind such an attack, it's really so disheartening.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be living in the post-partisan era of unity. And as I pointed out before, Megyn, this should concern everybody. Liberals, Democrats, conservatives, Republicans, independents, everybody should be concerned that free speech, that expressing what you believe is now, you can risk getting beat up for it.
Right.
I mean, we're encouraging young people to get involved. You heard the mother say her daughter was 25 years old?
Yeah.
How many other young people out there saying, well, I don't want to get involved in politics?
Now you need a security guard when you're going to leave your fundraiser?
I don't want to go to an event and try and speak up for my beliefs and get involved. No, because I'm going to get my teeth kicked in and get beat up.
Now, what about people, on the other side, Andrea, because they also worry. There have been reports about some bad behavior at some of these Tea Party events, and you've got young people there, or even in the case of lawmakers saying, I shouldn't have to go out on the Hill of the U.S. Capitol and be subjected to what they claim were racial slurs. What one congressman claims was an attempt to spit on him. I just feel like, and I know there are questions about whether that in fact happened, but you got bad apples in all groups.
That's right.
To what extent is this just a function of that, and to what extent is it actually a sea change that we're seeing in this country right now, where people are resorting to really ugly behavior because their politics are so strong?
I don't think it's been this ugly in a very, very long time. I myself have seen an uptick in emails, angry emails, offensive emails, just for my political beliefs. And I think that
you're going to get them just for coming on this segment.
Just for coming on this segment. That's right. I hope that I'm okay when I walk out of the building. But, I think it is a trend, and we all should be very concerned. But at the end of the day, we have to put a stop to this. This was supposed to be the post-partisan era of we're all going to get along. Obama was going to end this. He was going to stop all this. This should be a concern of everybody. And I hope that the media pays a little more attention to it, because that is where I get frustrated at the double standard, Megyn. We saw coverage, we saw front page headlines, we see the race card pulled on conservatives, we see these Tea Party people who are protesting peacefully get vilified by the mainstream media. I hope the mainstream media covers this and gives this due justice, because this is an issue for everybody, no matter what political party.
Well, we're going to try to stay on it. We are going to try to stay on it. We've reached out to this officer, Bob Young. We're trying to confirm whether, in fact, politics plays a role in this whatsoever. Either way, all our best to those two young folks who were just trying to do their job. Andrea, thanks so much.
Thanks.